Right, this is the bit I've dug. You can see from midway to the post there, it's not a lot, but that's my second barrel load of weeds, and as you can see, it's started to creep down and creep down. It's hard work, but it needs doing. So chilling now. I've got another second bucket of stones. I still take out some stones when I see the big ones. So I'm just going to chill now. Hey, there you go. Another view of the garden. Anyway, I've had a fantastic day, beautiful day. I've seen 3 robins together, which is very unusual. There's one over there, pecking around by the wood. I don't know whether you can see him over there. I don't know if I can zoom in. That's a sproggy. Oh, whatever. It's gone. Morning all. You might notice a few changes, but no worries. Bit of an update on the garden. Not done. I've done a fair bit over the last week or so, but I haven't done a lot of filming, and it's got windy today. Didn't do a lot yesterday, but you know, they have good days and bad days. The lockdown has affected me a little bit more than I thought, but hey ho, we've all got the same things to worry about. Anyway, excuse me. That's a little first early, and this is second earlies. I noticed a little bit of it looks like a bit of cool frost damage there on the leaves. Plenty of stones gathering up here. This is the carrot tubs. There's a great big clump in the corner. I don't actually know how they all got in the corner. This is the pile still mounting up. Horrendous roots and stuff. This is a bit of clippings from the front hedge. This is the little section here. That's for the broad runner beans. Onions are coming on, nice and steady. Sorry about the wind. Nice and steady, they're doing okay. I've watered in between, of course. We've had a little drop of rain. Moved a couple of primulas and stuff. Apple trees in blossom. Quite a bit of blossom on the tops. Sorry about the wind, and but yeah. But it will have a bit of a trim back next year. I've still got things to do, as you can imagine. The greenhouse, it's not a greenhouse as such, as you can imagine. It's an everything place. As I said before, some tomatoes, they're doing quite well. Glad to see they're not bolting too much, but then again, I'll leave the door open. My cabbages in the far corner, they're doing okay. I've got to watch those now. There's some kale and something else, I can't remember. Broccoli, purple sprouting broccoli. And there's my leeks, 1 or 2 coming on there. Hopefully another week or 2, and then we go out to the garden. There's the broad beans, they're doing quite well. Might lift the nets soon. My peas are coming up quite well. As you can see, and I've seen a couple of rows of beetroot here, a little bit close in places, which is a bit of a shame. I didn't try to spread them out. Red onions, the nice drop of rain's helped, but you can see the seeds are everywhere. Look at the little seed roots, right? And then my spuds, the plastic on it I didn't think it did anything untowards, but I don't know whether you can notice. Let me walk you around here. These are the first earlies, the Red Duke of York. You can just see where, I'll break my neck, where there's a bit of plastic got to pick up there, but you can see where it hasn't got plastic, how much they've grown. There's quite a few grown here. That could be the depth issue as well, by the way, so don't, I wouldn't put too much status in that. Sorry about the wind again. So, but they're the 3 rows of first earlies. Although the signs are not have disappeared, I've wrote down in my book what I've put and where I've put. There's lots of bits and pieces here. I don't know how much rain you've had. Not a lot. But there's seeds everywhere, you know, weed seeds. Sorry, I'll join as quick as I can. This is an area that's cleaned off. Here's my tubs. and this is the area I've been digging over the last week and a half. As you can see, there's a bit of a slope there, so I've built that up so to save the fence getting damaged, as you can see. I was told this is borage. Okay, whatever. And this is what I'm going to do a bit more today, digging. I've left that little white bell in there, and we'll dug round that. And that's basically the roundup of the garden news update. And there's my robin and the post in between there. You can see him. Oh, he's off. I've seen 2 or 3 lately clumping together and have a little fight. Anyway, catch you all later, and thanks for watching. Right, as you can see, that this is on the last bit of a dig here, and you can see the roots there, which I have to get out, and I have to pile the soil up to dig them out. It's been a tough dig this, so I've been at it for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours this morning. Well, you know, lunchtime till now, and I've still got that one big section to do there where the fork is. There's a little bit of a retaining wall or retaining curb there, but it's it is tough, I can tell you that now. Tough. Yeah, but it's getting there. Whether I'll finish it today, I don't know. I'm just about exhausted. So, but yeah, there you go. I actually seen one frog, and it come from that area. Hopefully it skipped across this wall, not a wall, but up there. But as you can see, it's not too bad. So tomorrow, if I haven't done this, sorry about that, I'll as quick as I can. I will try and get this last bit finished. It is a struggle. Horrendous plant that is. I don't know what it is. Lorraine did say, but I can't remember what it is. But it's the suckered roots. Flaming out everywhere. Anyway, have a nice day, folks. It's a bit windy, but still sunny. Cheers. Good afternoon or good evening. It is the 21st of the 4th, and it's just coming up to 6 o'clock. I've just got out of the bath anyway. That's a struggle in itself, but I won't be filming that. So what's the recipe for today? Well, we're still trapped inside, still can't go out. I could have done with a better shave than I did, but never mind. Garden work, the garden work is doing okay at the moment. I've worked hard today and yesterday on this one section down the one side. I'm coming to the tough bit now, and there was a plant growing there, and it's suckered out like, it's like, whoa, you know, it's like roots like this, you know, and they're horrendous, and it's taking me a bit longer than I thought. But I'm just going to tag this on. Everything's going all right. Bit disappointed that we're in another 3-week lockdown. This is the second week for the second time. I'm still watching what I'm doing. I'm very careful going out. I haven't met anybody. You know, my son dropped a dinner around Sunday. You know, he put it on the step, knocked the door and run. You know, I see my daughter-in-law this morning, and once again, social distancing, just stood outside on the street 10 foot apart and talking for a few minutes. But everything's going all right on the garden as such. It's just this one last section I want to finish, and that's the digging in theory done. All I'm going to do this year, sorry, you know, this part of the year, I'm planting some cabbage tomorrow. Hopefully I've got some spare netting which I shall cover to protect them from the pigeons, because the pigeons will strip them. What else is there? What else? Everything's sort of like plodding on. I'm not doing a fat lot in the house at the moment. I'm concentrating on I call it the garden area, to get that organised first, and then when I hopefully all come in here, not the summer months, but when things are sorted out there, I should come in here and start decorating and trying to tidy this place up. But yeah, I'm still waiting for the fence to, because I had a small I had a fire, not accidentally, you know. I'd left a chimney, I left my chimney, you know, whatever, at 8 o'clock in the evening, and at I think it was close to 12:30, 1:45, could have been 1 o'clock. I'm sitting in this kitchen and the wind's out there, never heard a thing, and anyway at 1 o'clock anyway it was just going like a good, the whole wall and the fence and the fire brigade were called because the van was parked very close. It's got a slight, you know, tinge to it now, but it's okay. But can't get feather edged board at the moment. You have to order it, whatever. The place is literally half a mile down the road, but they want to charge 15 quid to deliver. You know, not happy with that. Enough said about that. You've probably seen, you know, the wood that's, and the fence is missing on a couple of the shots I've done. I haven't really highlighted that. I'm disappointed that I had no idea that it was evidently some members must have sort of like I have no idea, set fire or just smouldered away for 3 or 4 hours and never heard a thing, never seen a thing. But by about I think it was 12:30, 1:45, without checking, it was going a good one, and it took that amount of time to actually burst into flames. So yeah, watch your wood near your chimney, and yeah, that was a bit of an eye-opener. Things have moved on, as I says. I'm not waffling on too much. Hopefully this is it. I've just done a bit of the garden thing. I'll tag this on if I can. I'm limited data, like I keep saying to you. I've got my phone, that's all I use now. There's only 60 gigs on there. I'd like to watch more of the videos and YouTube channels, but I'm restricted, as I says, to about a couple of gigabytes a day, and it's not too bad. It's not been turning out too bad, to be honest, because I find other things to do. Otherwise you just end up on the YouTube for hours and hours on end, or whatever, or Netflix, and it's not, that's really not my cup of tea either. So not too much of that. Anyway, waffle over. I hope everyone's fine. There's going to be no meetups that I know of that I can think of for quite some months, if any this year. I don't know, there might be some later on in the year, but I want to get away again, and we'll see how things go, and I'll catch you all again soon. If you watched it and listened to this, thank you very much. Thank you for John Long, for buying the pens. I appreciate that. I've got to do the pen giveaway. I shall do a quick video on that. I shall put 3 pens to give away. Nobody seems to be interested in the mugs. I'll put a sticker in with it anyway, and I'll pick it out. I'll put a little video up, and if you just tag me, if you watch that video, I'll call it pen giveaway. That'll be over the next few days. Anyway, cheers folks, thanks for watching.